We are live.
What's happening, ninjas?
There he is. Are you gonna do a ninja break in here, Kelly?
Hiya!
That's it. Yeah,
There we go.
welcome everybody. There's a little bit of an echo. You hear that, Kelly?
Let me see if it's on my end. Hold on a minute. I
Maybe.
turned off. Oh, it's me. Sorry about that. It's probably gone now.
Oh, wow, you sound great too. All right, we're good. We're live. Welcome everyone. Welcome to our live workshop. We've got a great show for you today. How are you, Ninja?
Man, the ninja he's busy, man. Had a couple closings today. And when as a real estate agent, now, if you're not a real estate agent, but you're still an entrepreneur, you're an insurance agent, you guys still have business, on a weekly basis. Today, the ninja had two closings, and invariably, there's always going to be title company calling you. Oh my gosh, this just happened. So it's a stressful day, but at the end of the day, once that money hits my account, somehow, Jimmy, that stress just goes away.
That's it. That's it. The light at the end of the tunnel, baby.
That's it, baby. That's it, man.
Most people that they're if you're not an entrepreneur, if you're not on your own, you probably would never understand that. This is why with the extra effort and the struggles and the setbacks, it's all worth it, right? So,
and by the way, guys, this is just one of those things that is apropos. Since this is the TripValet live event, but I have a title company that I've been using for years, and I've already gifted everybody in there their own vacation.
Nice, very nice.
And when I did it, it was like, and I think it's going to kind of go in line with what we talk about today, Jimmy, because at first I got kind of well, what is this? Is this legit? What do I have to do? Right. And so there's a psychology involved with that. And I know that for those of you listening, whether you're using it now or you're thinking about it, or this even piques your interest, pay close attention for the next 10 or so minutes, because we're going to delve into the psychology of utilizing TripValet and what the end user is thinking of when you present or you give. So I think that's going to be important for us to get into in just a couple minutes, Jimmy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, here's the thing. I think we should dive right into it. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Because the reality is this, Kelly, people ask how did this even start, right? And first things first, I want to know, if you don't know the backstory, 2017, I had TripValet, travel only members club. 2018, someone came to me and said, Jimmy, you should use vacation incentives to grow your travel company. And me personally, as an entrepreneur, I'm like, well, that makes a lot of sense. We're a travel company using vacation incentives to grow it. Well, then I did some research and found out that company was a timeshare. Their parent company actually was. Found out they had a whole bunch of complaints because they were backdooring people. Right. And so I was like, well, that's not going to work for us. So then I did a little bit more research, found the whole industry was full of timeshare companies. And I said,
so can I stop you right there? Because this is so this actually, when I tell you this, Jimmy, it's going to make sense with what you just said. So you had a legitimate travel business.
Mm-hmm.
People came to you, you set them up, and you did a good job, and they benefited by having an amazing vacation. And then somebody suggested something to you. And then when you did your research, the psychology of what you saw mentally assenting was it was just absolutely full of BS. It was not a good experience. So had you stopped there, then this wouldn't have come to fruition. And let me tell you, I found out this morning. Jimmy, have you ever shopped at a company called Bed Bath & Beyond?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Do you know they're bankrupt now? They're done. Okay. Have you ever shopped at a company called Overstock.com?
Yes.
Okay. I challenge you to go and put in a Google search bedbathandbeyond.com. It's now Overstock. Overstock paid for their domain because the psychology of the end user thought that Overstock was just a warehouse of furniture nobody else wanted to buy. And they're wanting to diversify and take their already existent model, remove the negative psychological connotation that we just have a bunch of furniture nobody wants to buy at cheap prices. And now they're going to offer Bed Bath & Beyond as well as their current model. And they bought the domain because the trust factor was high. So they're banking on the psychology of the end user seeing Bed Bath & Beyond and purchasing.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to Overstock.com, I'll go there and see if there's some furniture deals, but it's probably like 2-year-old furniture that it's new, but it's from 2 years ago. Nobody wanted, right? And so there's a psychology there. So for you, 2017, and somebody said something, right? And then you looked into it, and then what happened? Because there's a psychology here.
Well, I found out they were all, timeshare companies, and they had tons of bad reviews, complaints. People were, I was reading some of them. People were, I was stuck 4 hours, on my vacation. They told me I could just leave in 30 minutes, and tons of those kind of complaints. And we were like, well, we don't want to be part of that. We still don't have complaints, right? And so I was just like, well, we can't do that. So that's when the company actually started. Mentally in my mind, I was like, okay, let me go start calling everybody and put it together.
Yeah. And so, and it's interesting that we're talking about this psychology, because Jimmy, 7-8 years ago, I was a VP of marketing and sales for a local real estate Florida boutique company. And the broker of that company loved what I would call shiesty offers, like, we'll buy your home in 30 days if we don't sell it, right? I mean, just, we'll sell your home for free if we can't sell it in 30 days, right? And usually what happens with those offers, once you start to see enough of them, is, we'll make you an offer on your home, but instead of $400K, we'll give you $150,000 for it, right? Who wouldn't do that? It's a junk offer. And so he bought into this vacation incentive, and we started pushing it out for everybody that wanted home value. We did direct mail. We put it on our websites. Come to find out, we got such negative feedback because, again, the psychology of the end user. If they see that this thing is scammy or this thing is really not what you presented, they're going to take that to your brand as an agent, a realtor, whatever, and it's going to hurt you in the long term. So we were using probably somebody that that you had to go and sit at a timeshare just to get the hotel room, right? So at the end of the day, guys, what I wanted to share with you is the psychology of that. You have to understand how the end user is going to use it. And thank God with TripValet, and I want Jimmy to kind of go into this, TripValet is 180 degrees the opposite, right? There's no negative. I remember a guy was talking to me 3 months ago when I first started sharing TripValet, and he's like, oh, I got online and looked at bad reviews. Well, no, he looked at another company's bad reviews. When you go look at TripValet's, it's stellar. So for you guys that are watching this, understand the difference between a TripValet incentive and something that was around 6 or 7 years ago is the result of what the end user is going to get. So, Jimmy, can you kind of wind us through how that process works and what makes us so different?
Yeah, the big thing is this: we a couple of things. One, our true model is a subscription model. We don't get, there's no ulterior motive. We're not trying to back end door people, email your list, right, of all your clients and tell them, hey, we have a timeshare, come on, that type of thing. Because people come to us and tell us that's what happens. So we don't do any of that. And then what ends up happening is, out of the 6,500 destinations we have, the 5 different certificates we have, you just pay anywhere from $19.95 to $24.95 to activate, basically hold the vacation. So when you
Guys, that's dollars, not thousands. $19 to $25, and it holds the vacation for a year.
Right, for a hold your vacation, and then when you're ready to go, unlike some other ones, we actually don't make you pay your taxes until you're ready to go.
Yeah.
So we even have this. People have come to us and say, man, they take out my tax money, and I'm not even ready to go for 9 months. Well, that's their program. Ours, we say, okay, well, we know most people aren't traveling next month. They're going to go 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, maybe a year, and we have a certificate all the way out to 2 years. So we know they may not travel immediately, but when they're ready, then they just go pay their taxes.
And so, guys, just so you remember now, sales can be literally distilled, to me, in my humble ninja opinion, down to the psychology of motivation, right? Everybody is thinking about what you're saying. So when you say something to me, Jimmy, there's that little thing inside of me that's taking it in, but I'm also filtering it. Is this good? Is it something I want to really kind of put out there and think on for the next day or two? Or is it kind of a little BS-y and I'm going to put it over here? And then I'm going to judge you moving forward. Like he tried to tell, right? There's a psychology when it comes to communication, whether it's in the sales process or if it's friend to friend. Jimmy comes and he says, hey, Kelly, man, oh, dude, we got to go down here, over here at this place over here, because they told us that, man, if we did this, if we gave them this much money and we bought in, dude, this investment's good, right? I'm judging what Jimmy's telling me by the information. right? And if I trust Jimmy, the filters are going to let enough of that in. So guys, when you are using incentives like this, if you're trying to sell it, their filter is going to be, I don't know about that, right? But if you present it in a way that's natural and the way it's intended, the process is smooth. Let's prove a point, Jimmy. My name's Bob Smith, and I'm your client. You could be my insurance agent, you could be my real estate agent, my doctor, whatever. But today, you and I are consummating whatever the thing is, whether it's the house, the insurance contract, or maybe you're a doctor and we just had a successful surgery and you're meeting with me to tell me all about it, right? But you want to bless me because I, as your client, trusted you. How would you present the vacation incentives to me psychologically that made sense? Because guys, you need to hear this. This is what makes it work versus them thinking, oh, it's a thing, right?
Yeah.
So I'm your client. I'm Bob Smith. Bless me, Jimmy.
I'll just tell you, because this is what I do to people. Hey, Kelly, listen, thank you again for trusting me and us doing business together. I appreciate it. I hope the process was an experience was amazing for you. Here's the thing. I want to give
Jimmy,
you.
I'm going to tell everybody about you, man. You were amazing in this process.
Thanks, Kelly. I appreciate that. Listen, I want to give you a special gift. Okay. Now, and so what I have access to is to be able to give you a vacation, right? And this vacation, I'm going to give you a dream vacation. You actually have over 3,000 destinations you can pick from. Okay. Now, what's cool about this is the value of these can anywhere from $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and the only thing that you have to do is pay the taxes and the fees on it. Okay, which is very minimal, right? And get yourself there. But this is my gift to you because I want you to really go out and enjoy a vacation. The process, we were doing your home and you guys were out, couldn't come, all the, the hammering and everything, right? All that noise. This is my gift to you. So enjoy it. But here's what's great, Kelly, because you're one of my clients and I hope we can do future business. You refer other business to me every single year, Kelly. I want to bless you with another one. Okay. Just on us.
Really? I mean, seriously?
Yeah. And here's the thing, Kelly, listen, you may say, Jimmy, man, this one we want to go on one, or maybe, can we go on some more? Yeah, just come to me because I want to have that kind of relationship long term with you. But here's the deal. Do you love to travel, Kelly?
You know what? I love it. And we've been so busy, and this thing that we've been working on with you, whatever this thing is, has taken up like the last 4 months of our life. We're like exhausted. So we were just talking the other day, it'd be nice to get away for a couple days, right? Because we haven't, but all this money we spent on this thing that you and I had done together, we got to wait and build up our account again. But you're telling me that I'm basically going to be able to do it a vacation. You're giving me a vacation. I just have to take care of some taxes or whatever. Man, I'm in like Flynn. That's awesome. I appreciate that, Jimmy.
You bet. Enjoy it. And then, like I said, I want to give you one every year. You guys just tell me, where you want to go. I've got all different types of whether Mexico, around the world, all inclusives. Just let me know. But I'll be checking in, of course, anyways with you. And enjoy.
So, guys, we're not doing role playing today 101. I just wanted you guys to see there's a psychology. Had Jimmy come at me and said, hey, man, I got something really cool I want to give you guys. Hey, man, I'm going to give you a free vacation certificate. Go and have fun on me, right? How he presented it psychologically decides which of my doors open up. Because at this point, we've had a good relationship in the sales process, right? And so now that you're adding this as another way of thanking them, how you deliver that gift, that incentive, will determine future referrals. So, guys, that's why we've been saying for, I don't know, the last 3 or 4 times we've done these meetings together. If you're not doing something like this, I want you to stop for a second, no matter what business you're in, and think you have a subscription-based dashboard. We'll get into that in a little bit. I pay pennies on the dollar to Jimmy's company to have my own dashboard where I can create my own certificates. I've got marketing assets, which I want to show them in a minute, Jimmy, because a lot of people don't understand. This isn't just me paying you a monthly fee to be able to do this. He's literally given me a business in a box for me to be able to take and weld, like literally take my real estate empire and weld this to here as an offer machine. And now I can use it in perpetuity, right? And so guys, it's how you deliver the offer and how you are able to deliver on that offer. And Jimmy, one of the things that I do, and this again goes to the psychology of it, I used to give gifts to my sellers at closing. I would, when I first started, I would go to Publix and get a Hallmark card, which is so impersonal. Hey, thank you, you're awesome, whatever. But it wasn't personal. I would get a little bag that said congratulations. Those stupid balloons that cost like $8 and they're full of heat says congrats. I'd go get a $12 bottle of wine, cheap bottle of wine. I'd get a Starbucks gift card for $25. Maybe put some of that cheap paper that you buy and you crumple up and you put in the bag so it looks like there's a bunch of crap in there. And maybe I'll be out the door at $50 to $70, right? The red wine I give them, well, they probably won't even use it to cook spaghetti. That's how bad that crap is, right? They will use the Starbucks card, but when they get their cafe latte hoopy doopy, they ain't gonna be thinking Jimmy or Kelly. They're just gonna say, "Oh, here's a card. Use this. Yeah, let's get it." Right? And when that $25 is spent, they'll throw it away. They will not think of you. Matter of fact, when they're drinking a cup of coffee, they're gonna be going, "Oh, Jimmy, thank you for this Starbucks card." Right? Now, let's flip it. If they're sitting in Cozumel or they're sitting in one of the premium resorts, and guys, we looked at one the other day that's part of our dream offer. It's like $5,000 for the rooms for the 7 nights. They pay $300 in taxes, and they're in like Flynn. Right? So when they're in Mexico in this dream resort overlooking the ocean in this 5-star hotel, who are they going to be thinking? Psychology, who are they going to be thinking about, Jimmy?
Yeah. It's crazy. Yesterday I was looking at the Vedanta in Nuevo Vallarta, guys. So it's one of your properties. It's our luxurious Mexico collection, Kelly. I'll have to send you the video because
I'll be going there.
I was like, well, I was telling my wife, like, we should go back and visit this one again, because they're building this like entertainment park, one of the largest ones in all of Mexico, right there on that. So imagine going on.
Jimmy, let's go. You and your wife and me and my wife, let's go as soon as that park's done.
Oh, for sure. Well,
let's do it.
Well, we have to go. I mean, so you might as well come with us.
I'm there, man. Just let me know when, and we'll schedule it.
Because the point is, like I tell people, like that park is part of that particular resort, right? And can you imagine going there? Because I know they're going to charge, right? Because being in the industry, I know they're going to charge to stay there. But can you imagine going for less than $500 for a week?
Crazy. I mean, plus whatever food you guys want to eat, but that's, you're going to pay for that anyway. But it's a $600 a night hotel room at any other time without the incentive. At 7 nights, help me, Jimmy? What's 600 times 7?
Yeah, well,
like $4,000.
Yeah, 4,200. So,
right, $4,000. I don't have to pay that $4,000. That will, oh Lord Jesus, I just thought about this. If you're a real estate agent, if you're a insurance agent, whatever, and you're into social media marketing, like you want your brand to go out in front of you and let people know who you are. Imagine when your clients are sending you pictures, tagging you in it, and you can cross promote that saying, look what the ninja did for his clients. They are absolutely loving it. Ask me how I sent them on this vacation, this $6,000 vacation for $300.
Yeah, Kelly, I was just on the phone with one of the biggest realtors in a big brokerage, and the realtor that introduced me to him was telling them about their clients that went to Vietnam, Greece, Italy. I mean, guys, you're talking about, and of course she said, we have people go to Vegas and Orlando and a couple of Mexico, blah blah blah. But I mean, some of these, for the ones that can get away, I mean, these are like incredible destinations. I mean, you're talking Greece, I mean, these are people that, this is on people's wish list, bucket list, right?
Yep.
And so you can bless them with that. And I think one of the things too, Kelly, you're talking a lot about psychology today, is that it's the psychology of everything that you're doing too, guys, in terms of the social media, right? Your listings, if you guys the listings post, like I constantly see it.
I'm at 1,100 views from a month ago.
It's becoming more evident, the realtors that get just that one piece, right, of how much exposure to your brand you're getting, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm seeing it, and I'm seeing people grow their Facebook groups, because it's just, psychology wise, it's not about lowering the dollar or lowering your price. And you've talked about this, Kelly, it's increasing your value to the world, right?
Yeah.
And so imagine you're that realtor, the insurance agent, the entrepreneur that's giving an incentive. Okay. That's the key. You're giving a little incentive, a little appreciation, a little thank you, Facebook every day, birthdays, right? Every day, birthdays, LinkedIn, birthdays. I mean, you have endless people go, I don't know who. So now listen, I'm not knocking because I know where this is being shot at in all the groups.
Yeah.
some of you are like, oh, I don't have any leads. I mean, you're on social media. There's people everywhere. You don't even have to go at your house anymore to get leads.
Hey, guys, listen to what he just said. Give Jimmy and myself 10 minutes, and we'll show you how to have all the leads you can handle for free.
I mean, I'm watching. There's someone in the group, Sherry, right? First name Sherry. I won't say her last name, but I'm just watching her build her whole business, giving away incentives, growing her Facebook group. She's running.
Okay, stop right there. Guys, if you have a business Facebook page for your real estate empire or whatever your business is, go and join about 10 buy-sell groups within 20 miles of your home address. Make sure the buy-sell groups have over 10,000 people. Now watch this, Jimmy. Go and post on the discussion tab of those groups, and they typically allow you to do this. My name is, I am a local, whatever you are. Guys, one of the things that I love to do is give back to our community. If you want to go to my real estate business page for my real estate business or my entrepreneur business or my weight loss company or my insurance, whatever it is, go drop a comment on the pinned post about whatever your marketing angle is. I will DM you a vacation gift certificate for over 6,000 locations in the world as a way of me thanking you. Drop a link to your business page and watch that thing go to several hundred people in 1 week.
Yeah.
Who's teaching that?
Yeah. I mean, well, guys, you got it right now. You should go do that today, actually.
Go do it today.
I mean,
so, Jimmy, Kelly, I want to say this and go ahead.
Well, Kelly, here's the thing. You know this. There's every industry, right? No matter what industry you're in, there's always top producers, and Kelly's a top producer. I mean, let's just call it. And I love it because Kelly, others will share what to do. Like right now, today, guys, you literally can pick up leads, engagement. You can pick up future buyers, sellers today for all of realtors. And in any industry you're in, you can pick up people today. If you don't go do it, shame on you. I mean, that one tip today. If someone's watching this, implement it and then make a comment wherever you're watching and let us know. Seriously.
How about this? We talked about this a couple weeks ago. Go find a local printer that does those things where they can print you something that you can stick on the front of your computer and have a QR code. The whole front of your Apple computer or whatever you have, the whole front is that sticky, removable sticky thing. And it says something like, the Real Estate Ninja. Scan this QR code for a free vacation on me. Aloha. Put that QR code, flip it open, and go get you a cup of coffee. You're going to have people scanning that thing if you've done it right. And I wouldn't send them directly to the vacation cert. I would send them to a video funnel of me talking about what this thing is. And on the bottom, I would have them leave their phone number, their name, and whatever you want from them, and say, by the end of today, I'm going to give you a free vacation certificate for one of 6,300 locations. No timeshare needed. You literally book it and go, pay the hotel's taxes as a way of saying thank you. Holy crap. Talk about now putting leads into your fund. Now, we're not talking about leads like, these are people in your local community that all you need to do is put them in a funnel, even if they're 2 years out. Get them in there, and then make sure every year you give them a new vacation. Who do you think they're going to hire if they're getting that from you? If they're not going to sell for 2 years, who are they going to hire, Jimmy?
They're going to hire you, top of mind.
The guy at the coffee shop that's actually giving them, thousands of dollars worth of vacations. Chances are my rate of conversion goes up by 10x. So here it is, Jimmy. It's called the Tale of Two Cities, right? City number one, you can be the average agent, and you could be out there just struggling and you have no value-added proposition. Or you could be the other city, which is the agent or insurance or whatever your business, who actually has taken time to build into their business modality things like TripValet, things that set us apart from other competing businesses that are of like. And guys, that's how ultimately, at the end of the day, you win. You get to win that fight. It's a 10-round fight, so it might last for a little bit, but at the end of the day, the last man standing wins. And if you've got things like TripValet, that's literally bolted on to your business, and you're using it in a psychological way that is actually making sense to the end user, then you win. And little suggestions, Jimmy, like what I just said about posting in Facebook groups. Go join. Matter of fact, if you haven't joined if you're a business owner in a city and you're not at least in 10 local buy-sell groups, for God's sake, when this video is done, when you're done watching this, stop, go join these groups. Anything that's over 5,000, preferably 10,000 or more members, that's what you want to join. And as long as you're not spamming it, it is a vast resource for you to get your information out to the masses. Right, Jimmy?
Yep, absolutely.
So now you've got an agent that has all of this. I know we're running out of time here. Do we have time for you to kind of show the back end dashboard? Can you do that?
Let me do it real fast.
Okay. I know we're at the end here.
Yeah. So just so you guys can. So everybody, this is what it looks like when you log in. Okay. So you'll have your own dashboard, like what Kelly was talking about. And just know this: we have 3 ways you can send certificates. Okay. Email, print, or embed code. And so just really simple. And then, because I just from time's sake, you put someone's first name, last name, and then you pick out of the 5 which one you're going to send them. All the terms and conditions are there for them to see it, guys. Exactly what we tell. We don't ever hide it. We just tell them up front. You got to pay, your activation fee, hold your vacation, then you pay your taxes when you're ready to go. We don't hide that because there's so much value. Okay. Especially after I saw that video yesterday, I was like, these people, they have no idea what's happening in the web of our art right now. But then let me just show you. Okay, I'm going to show you a video. You're going to blow me. Well, Marky Mark, not Marky Mark. What's his name? Oh my gosh, not Marky Mark. What's his name? The brother. He's really buff. Oh gosh, Mark Wahlberg.
That's Marky Mark.
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark.
He's in the video with Catherine Zeta-Jones. They're promoting this. This is one of our resorts. That's what I'm telling you. It's a big deal.
Lord Jesus.
And people are like, you guys don't get how much value you're literally giving to your clients. So anyways, some of you get it because I know you're
under resources. Check that out. I think your videos are under resources, right?
So guys, I'm going to show you. Yeah. So we just added a bunch of promo videos and we keep adding. And guys, I'm about to introduce AI to all of you.
This is crazy.
Going to make it even crazier for us. So like, look, home valuation, well, let's just pop that one up for all you realtors. All these vacations are right in here, guys. Let me just play one real fast. Let's see if the internet can carry all of us at the same time. Maybe not.
It'll catch up. So guys, check it out though. This is a done for you video. Can you imagine doing a local video in your community and say, hey, listen, stay with me because at the end, I've got something special for you. Download this video, have it at the end of your local community video, and then let them know that they can get their free vacation just by watching your local community video. And you can tag this on the end of the video.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll pick it up with all this going on. Well, so regardless, we have all this in there ready to go for all of you. Tons of different videos.
Look, guys, look, refer a friend, open house. It had like 6 different types of videos that your business can use. Look, insurance quote, right? If you're an insurance guy, video's done for you. Leave a review. How many of you guys, no matter what business, we live off of our Google reviews or your Zillow reviews, send them that for a review. Hey, leave me a review and I'm going to give this to you. Oh my gosh. In the past, it would be like, hey, Jimmy, I did a really good job for you as an agent, right? Huh, Jimmy? Did I do a good job for you, Jimmy? Great. Do me a favor, Jimmy. I live on reviews. I'll send you a link by email. Do me a favor and shoot me a really cool review so that other people can see how great I am. And then Jimmy doesn't do it. And I feel like an idiot 3 months later saying, hey, Jimmy, do you remember when I asked you to leave me a review? Right? Oh, I forgot. And then 2 months later, he still hadn't done it. Now I'm not going to ask him again because I'm going to feel like an idiot. However, what if I give him the vacation for leaving the review?
Right. So they're all in there. Listen, if you're watching this, man, Kelly, amazing stuff today. Make sure you come back, guys, wherever you're watching it. We'll drop a link in there so you can get some more information. But Kelly, once again, just huge value for everybody. Guys, I hope the biggest thing on these lives is you should be implementing what you learn immediately. Yeah. Because I want to see people, Kelly, like you, we want to see people win. I'm in the groups as an admin, wherever you're watching this, and I see the comments. You guys have probably figured out, like, man, this Jimmy guy, he's everywhere in this group. Well, we read a lot. We're very involved. And I know there's a lot of you struggling. You gotta stop the struggle, man. You
Yeah.
got a 1%er right here pouring into
Boom.
you, right? 1%er. A lot of 1%ers in this group that are on the program, constantly sharing, right? And you guys got to take this stuff and put it to use. That's how you get there. So, Kelly, thank you so much, buddy.
Man, I enjoy it, Jimmy.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
All right, ninjas, go learn how to use psychology the correct way and watch what happens in the next 12 months to your business.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, everybody. Have a good one. See you soon.